89 degrees for the high today as you're heading out the door. And we're looking at very similar temperatures as we go through the entire weekend. As a matter of fact, I'm going to bring up my pool. We're going to be in the mid-50s here, and then our temperatures really start to drop. I don't know if you can see it. We've had a couple flurries kind of flying their way through here, and we're doing the augmented reality in the front. So let me step over here to the side, and we're going to bring up the giant monitor from the yard here and take a look at what we are watching for the day today. It's a cold morning, I can guarantee that. So speaking of weather, let's use this wall to show you exactly what we've got for the day ahead, because we will be tracking some scattered showers out there. We'll go to the radar right now. We've had some heavy thunderstorms going across Lake Erie early this morning. Let's zoom into the one that's in our neck of the woods right now. At about 25 miles per hour, based off of that speed, it has this line making its way to Columbus around 6 p.m. Maybe you don't have a basement. Where should you go in that situation? Well, you want to go to the most interior room possible. As we bring this back to a wider view, and also let's stop it here and just show you just the sweeping radar. We can actually show you where this heavy cell will be moving. So let's track it here and show you the cone where this storm is headed. So the heaviest cell just to the east of Columbus now, moving away from Columbus at about 40 miles per hour. So this storm making its way out to Newark right about 6:35. So here are the storms yesterday morning firing up. There's the tornado between Bexley and Whitehall moving out to the east. And once it moved past 270, it was done and gone. So very quick yesterday. But I want to back things up and actually tilt this up some. Let's make this a little bit larger for you. Maybe you're out driving around. Here's what we need to do. First of all, we need to bring in the storm clouds here. And let's say you see a funnel coming off in the distance. Let's bring in our augmented reality cars here and show you exactly how much water it would take to carry away a car. And a lot of sunshine. Take the sunscreen. UV index is going to be high as well. By halftime, we're at 84. And then by the time we get to that final whistle.
Buck, are you going to stay up and watch that entire game? What's your game plan?
Come on, Kurt. Come on. What do you think I'm doing? Hold on. Hold on. While I'm here. What do you think I'm doing, Kurt? What do you think I'm doing? Think I'm going to be staying up for the game? Absolutely.
Yeah, all right. You're just going to stay up all night then for that one.
60 degrees though, and our winds rather light, been about 5 to 3 miles per hour out of the west this morning. So a little bit of a breeze, but a cool, crisp feel to the air as you are heading out the door this morning, whether to the Ohio State Fair or to work. Tonight looks great if you're coming out to the game. Coming up here in just a little bit, you're looking pretty good. As you're hitting the roads today, we're going to be dealing with some pretty good weather out there, some isolated rain. So looking at 7 a.m. for Christmas morning, I think that we're going to be dealing with temperatures about 29 degrees early in the morning. Mostly cloudy skies in the morning. By the time that we get to 9 a.m., about 33, starting to warm up some. What's going to be interesting on Christmas is we've been watching this system kind of building a little bit of energy. We may get into a few snowflakes, possibly mixing with some rain. Right now it's leaning more towards snow by 11 a.m. and for the afternoon. Showing you the biggest impacts, what you're going to see. The farther northwest you live, it's going to be a lot of snow, but we're going to see a prolonged period of icing, which is really going to cut back on how much snow we see along the I-71 corridor and just to the southeast of that. And then far southeast Ohio sees mostly rain, eventually getting to some ice and snow. And we're going to separate that map out, show you the ice totals, the snow totals coming up in the Gulf of Mexico. So let's go ahead and talk about what we are currently experiencing. So first thing we want to bring up is actually the radar. So let's show you what the radar is picking up right now. Yeah, we started out the morning pretty quiet in the tropics, and now we have 2 tropical depressions that we're going to show you here in a second, but just crazy weather all across the country. We're going to kind of take it in stride here. So first of all, let's talk about the heat that they've been experiencing out to the west. High temperatures today will be in the 100s. You can see Las Vegas getting up to 112 later today. Now, Denver is part of all of that heat. They're going to get up to 92 this afternoon by 6 p.m., but check out the temperatures falling tonight. They're going to be down to 36 tomorrow morning with an accumulation of snow on top of those chilly temperatures. How about the tropics? We've got Tropical Depression 17, Tropical Depression 18.
It's going to be a warm weekend this weekend. Andrew Buck Michael is out on the banks of Broadcast Lake with proof. Morning, Buck.
Good morning. I am watering the garden because we're not going to get a lot of rain this week. I'm walking behind the Osprey now, so let's go ahead and talk about what you can expect as you're heading out the door this morning. So we're at 65 degrees. It feels fantastic out here right now. Humidity's low. There is a little bit of a breeze, although they didn't report anything at the airport at the top of the hour, but mid-60s feels great. Let's talk about Futurecast because we're going to see a lot of sunshine. You can see hardly a cloud in the sky here behind me now. Few clouds, though, starting to pop up by noon, 74 degrees by noon. As we move into the afternoon, temperature is going to be topping out about 80. A slight chance for maybe a couple of spotty showers later today. best chance is the farther north you live north of I-70. By late tonight, 76 by 8 p.m., we cool off pretty quickly. Maybe you want to head up to Lake Erie, do some boating. Let's do your boating forecast and show you what we're looking at. We've got the yacht back there on Broadcast Lake right now. So we're seeing water temperatures in the mid-60s up on Lake Erie. Cleveland's had the highest waves all day. We're looking at 1 to 3 foot waves on Lake Erie today and tomorrow. Early Sunday, 2 to 4 foot, then they drop to 1 to 3 by the afternoon. But temperature-wise for the water, it's going to be a little chilly, but all in all, can't complain too much. It is early June. Coming up, we've got the Clippers playing tonight. We're going to use our augmented reality baseball players coming up. It's also going to be a very hot weekend. We'll have the 7-day forecast for you, talk about your weekend forecast and how dangerous it will be inside your car with these temperatures on the way. So stick around for that. We've got a lot of fun with our augmented reality coming up.
I know we talked yesterday, Buck, about how hard it is for the farmers to plant right now. The flip side of all of this is it's looking pretty green and pretty good across central Ohio.
Pretty right now.
All this rain.
Everything is just growing like crazy, which also means the grass, but it's been so wet. And I know some people are saying, like, when is it going to dry out the ground? The puddles out there are just bad.
Bad.
But it's green.
It's pretty.
It is green. Things are popping outside. So if you need to get outside and mow today, fair conditions. If you wait, depends on how fast the water drains from your yard. If you get puddles that stick around for a few days, it might be a little wild, but we will be drying out later today. So once things dry out and get outside and mow today, looks good for most of tomorrow until the evening. Friday's going to kind of be similar with some scattered showers. Saturday looks good most of the day. And then Sunday in particular, it's going to be really wet the farther south you live. So today, early showers. Next several days, again, just some light showers here and there. Saturday's dry until late, and then notice Sunday, southern Ohio getting into some heavier rain. The farther north you live Sunday, it looks like some lighter rain for us. Not doing a whole lot, though, for the pollen levels. They are staying at that medium to high range all the way through the next 4 days here. So oak, the top allergen that is out there right now. And the oak trees, I know my oak tree, I have one in the front yard. It's just starting to pop out. I know the maple trees have already been out for a while, but the oak trees just now starting to put off all that pollen outside. The rains helped to knock it down from what it was last week, at least. 52 right now. It is wet. That north wind, 9 miles per hour right now, is going to keep things feeling cool as we go through the day. Showers are working their way out to the east. The back edge of the rain is out here into western Ohio. So we're only going to deal with this for the next couple of hours here. And then we get into more sunshine this afternoon. 59 for the high. We normally should be in the low 70s for today's date. So we are running below normal, but at least we're kicking the rain out of here. By the afternoon, sun comes out for us. Couple passing clouds, but a nice afternoon. As long as you got the jacket, that northwest wind at about 5 to 15 miles per hour. Now, overnight tonight, we could see some patchy light frost. Notice some of the outlying areas, especially to the east, dipping into the upper 30s tomorrow morning. We have 40 for the low in Columbus. More clouds move in throughout the afternoon tomorrow, and by the evening, here's 5 o'clock. Notice all this rain moving in tomorrow evening. So could see some showers, maybe even a few rumbles of thunder later tomorrow. We stay below normal. Normal high is 71. Notice that every single day on the 7-day forecast is below normal. Showers for the afternoon and evening on Friday. Saturday, rain should hold off until late, but Sunday is looking wet for Mother's Day, a high of 54, and trying to warm up with more sunshine early next week.